Food should never be a weapon in politics, but it's going to be soon. A lifeline for groceries is not going to go out to nearly 42 million Americans. SNAP is on hold until this shutdown comes to an end. And here in Minnesota, the state is trying to do something to help our food shelves bear this extra load of not getting the money of what they're expecting when what the USDA says is happening, the well runs dry. Here's Morgan.
The biggest challenge is funds and food.
For the last month, food shelves like the Open Door have been sounding the alarm.
We're closer than we've ever been to meeting the need, but this recent shutdown and its impact is absolutely going to have us take a step back for all the progress that we've made.
Federal funds for grocery assistance programs like SNAP will end November 1st if the government shutdown continues.
It's day 27. Doesn't appear like there's any sense of urgency out of the folks in D.C.
Governor Tim Walz is appropriating $4 million from the Family First Prevention Services Act and the Minnesota DHS Human Services Fund, going towards these programs to create a contingency plan for when the federal funding runs out. This is in place of any funds that the USDA says it won't disperse. Republican Representative Kristen Robbins released a statement to CARE saying, "While I'm glad that Minnesotans will still have access to SNAP resources, this wouldn't be necessary if Democrats in D.C. would end Chuck Schumer's shutdown. If Tim Walz really wants to help Minnesotans, he should tell Senators Tina Smith and Amy Klobuchar to do their jobs."
It's our money they're holding on to in D.C. It's our money that's at USDA. It's our money that people went through the legislature and appropriated it and is being held.
Walz says that Minnesota won't be paid back the $4 million in funding, and it won't be enough. But it's important to help the 440,000 Minnesotans that use these food benefits.
38% of them are children and 18% are seniors. And so just to be very clear, this is across every geographic aspect of Minnesota, in fact, disproportionately in greater Minnesota.
It's a temporary fix, but a long-term solution will depend on what happens in Washington.
It's a lot of people who are going to be impacted, really our most vulnerable community members.
Morgan Wolf, breaking the news.
A lot of people who are both Republican, Independent, and Democrat. A lot of federal employees still not getting paid anymore. That includes our airport workers. On Wednesday, Second Harvest Heartland, the Santa Foundation, and the Metropolitan Airport Commission, they're going to go out to the airport to give emergency food boxes for those folks to take home. At least we have community. Be right back.